I was telling you about the inequality in the employment of labor. So what is labor? Labor means earning either in cash or kind by providing one's manual or intellectual labor, either by memory or knowledge or by your energy doing the work. So labor is an important aspect in the present human society. Also in the beginning, it means it functions, is done in order to achieve something. So if a result is available for a person either in cash or kind. So some will be working for the sake of labor, for the sake of cash, and some will be doing it in the kind work, okay, due to one's physical work. So this is called as labor. Okay, so with the emergence of stratified division of labor, inequality starts in the society. So because of the labor, in the division of labor, there is inequality. Inequality means differences starts in the society. Hence, in the Indian context, labor has not remained a mere economic activity. It has become a part of social structure with inequalities. So, the labor in India has been mixed with. So, labor is mixed with different steps. What are they? One is the gender, second is the caste, fourth is the region, third is the region, and fourth is the religion. So, I will repeat once again. The labor in India has been mixed with gender, caste, region and religion. So this has resulted in various forms of inequalities. So in Indian society, if a person moves upward with his status and role, his power and income also rises. So if a person is going higher and higher, means he is progressing, he is benefiting, he is profiting. So his income also rises. So any labor that goes against the dictum. What is dictum, children? A formal pronouncement from an authority source, okay? Making an announcement, okay? A formal announcement. So that is called as dictum. What is the meaning? What is said in the dictum? Equal work and equal pay. So this is called as any labor that goes against the dictum. Means if the men and women are doing the same job, they must be given equal pay. So those are going against equal work and equal pay can be termed as inequality in labor. So if differential payment is given for two people who put the same amount of time and effort, then it is called as discrimination. So if the differentiation is made in the payment, if the job is the same, work is the same, time is the same, but for two people, and they put the same amount of time, efforts, everything, but they are given different salary or different payment. So that is called as discrimination. So though women and men engage similar work, their compensations are not the same. So in India, men are paid more for their work than women. So still in India, it's keeping on going. Means the work is same, time is same, effort is same, everything is same, children. But men are paid higher the salary than the women even now in India. So even though such discrimination is less in government sector, but in government sector they are paid equally. There is no any discrimination between the gender. Discrimination is not there at all. Okay, inequality is evident in the stratified work. In non-governmental organization, the salary of a person is remained unknown for another person. So in a private sector, what happens? Government means everything is clear and everyone knows their salary. But in private, it is not known. One person's salary is not known by another person. But the inequality in pay is more visible in unorganized sector than the organized sector. So you have got two types of sector, children. One is the organized sector and the second one is the unorganized sector. Okay, what is this? Organized and unorganized sector. So organized sector means which is under the government law, okay, government rules and regulations. They will be having their PF, they will be having their salary, they will be having their work time, they will be having their security. Means all the benefits are don't have security for themselves. They don't have the amount salary paid. They don't have any time of working hours. Yes, and if there is job, they'll be getting work and they'll be paid. Otherwise, no. They don't have any like benefits like what in organized sector. So here I am going to tell you is what is the difference between these two. Okay, so women, though women and men engage similar work, their compensation is not same. It is happening in India even today. I told you that. So even though such discriminations are not there in government sector, I told you, but in private sector, one person's salary is not known by another person. So, but the inequality in the pay is more visible. So, inequality, I told you, it is more visible in unorganized sector, okay, than the organized sector. In agriculture sector, unequal division of labor is based on, in what different steps? One is sex, second is the age, and third is the capacity, whether a person is capable to do the work. So this is in the agriculture sector. So as a result, the question of the right compensation for women remains mute. So it is not told, it is untold. For example, now you all got your mothers, okay? So for example, the women rise early and prepare breakfast for those people who go for work, and later they themselves join others in active labor. So what do? First early morning they get up, they make breakfast, they send their members for their family, giving their tiffins and all. They look after the need of their family, and later on they go to their labor, their jobs. Okay, so but while providing compensation or taking decisions, yes, in the house, if they are supposed to be taken decisions, they are treated on par with men. Means the differentiation is shown between men and women. Means the women are not allowed to give their judgment. They have to listen what men says. So most of the societies do not consider the labor of a woman as important. So this indicates the inequality in labor. The unequal division of labor is more evident in a village. Again, there is a lot of discrimination between educated and uneducated. Who are they? Educated. The white collar jobs, yes, the educated people. Those who are working in the offices, schools, teachers, doctors, army, pilots, all this, okay. Those have got certain knowledge in the certain field, okay, and those are been gone to school and they themselves got the education. So like here, in what there is differences, children. One is the Safai Karamchari. You know Safai Karamchari, one who cleans the roads and gutters. Yes. So they receive less compensation than the fixed minimum wages. So their compensation is less because they are not so much educated. But they spend a lot of energy to clean, but still they receive less compensation. Their work is difficult, it is hard, but their payment is, their salary compensation is very low. The inequality in society is based on gender, class, income, region and religion. So the inequality is based on gender, class, income, region and religion. The inequality is also classified based on with compensation and without compensation, means with pay and without pay. We shall discuss this nature of inequality later in the next class, okay. That is the workers with the pay and the workers without the pay. Thank you, children.